man, this y'all go. Mind you, bro, black people been boycotting Target since Trump got in office because as soon as Trump got in office, they abolished their DEI programs. I wasn't part of the boycott because, hey, man, Target them ones. But cool, y'all was boycotting Target. Cool, old heads too, right? And here comes Captain Saberho want to do an exclusive deal with Target to sell his vinyls. Like, this man can't get numbers on his own. He has to bundle his music up with vinyls, with exclusive deals, with Sprint and all them to get his numbers off, bro. Dude, get it out the mud. Just drop your record, drop your tracks, no bundles, no vinyls. And you doing it with Target? Like, Target called him and paid him a bag. Like, listen, we losing the black people. We need you to come save us. If you do a bundle with us, they'll get us back in the black folks' good graces. And he said yes. Sell out, man. This man is not for the people, not for the culture, man.
All right, y'all. Y'all see where we going in today's video, man. They say Jay-Z is a sellout, man. He recently did an exclusive deal with Target. As y'all know, some people in the black community have been boycotting Target, like the gentleman mentioned, since the DEI program started to get slashed. And it's funny, man. You got some people that are like, yo, Jay-Z is an absolute sellout. He's doing this because he needs to get his numbers up. That's the only way he's going to be able to sell records. But then he's also backstabbing the black community because they are been going against Target. And Jay-Z, how could you possibly do a deal with them and allow them to pay you all of this money, man? You're a sellout, Jay-Z. You done turned on us, man. That's what people are saying. But then you got some people that are actually on Jay-Z's side, man. We're going to take a look at all of that today. But in case you're not familiar with exactly what's going on, the intricate details around this deal that Jay-Z has just launched with Target, check out this next video and we're going to get into it.
Jay-Z is never beating the sellout allegations.
Look at that, jealous Jay, jealousy and Tarjay.
He prefers profit over principle. Now, in case you don't know what's going on, Jay-Z is celebrating the 30-year anniversary of Reasonable Doubt, and in doing so, he has partnered with Target to release an exclusive unreleased album with Target and Target only. The problem with that is that the black community is currently and has been boycotting Target for more than a year now. And this really isn't some small boycott. This boycott has cost Target billions of dollars in yearly revenue. And in the midst of that, what does Jay-Z do? What he has always done, sells us out in order to make a buck. And I don't want you to think I'm lying, and I don't want you to think that I'm overreacting.
Jay-Z's gonna always get to that bag.
All the times that Jay-Z has sold out his own community. First of all, there was the whole backdooring of Dame Dash to get Rockefeller. Yeah, that. Then there was the Colin Kaepernick situation. We all witnessed Colin Kaepernick lose his job in the NFL because he decided to protest police brutality by kneeling at the games. While we're all protesting Colin Kaepernick getting fired from the NFL, Jay-Z steps in and says the time for kneeling is over. We need to move forward, whatever. Okay, let's move forward. What initiatives are the NFL and Jay-Z going to put in place in order to address the original cause of Colin Kaepernick's protests? We're all thinking, okay, maybe they'll put $100 million behind body cams for all police officers throughout the United States. Or maybe they'll put $100 million into a legal fund for victims of police brutality. Instead, we got to see him curate the halftime show at the Super Bowl. Instead of victim advocacy, we got Rihanna, Usher, Kendrick Lamar, and let's not forget about the Barclays Center. Okay, while Brooklyn residents are protesting and boycotting the building of the Barclays Center in Brooklyn because they felt like it would severely harm and hurt small business owners and residents that lived in the area, what do? The Brooklyn Nets call up Jay-Z and get him to be the face of ownership for the Brooklyn Nets.
Jay-Z gonna get that bag, man. I don't care about y'all.
In Brooklyn. So he gets the black community, the Brooklyn community, on board with building the Barclays Center. And what happens? He dips with his less than 1% ownership of the team, allegedly. Allegedly, it was less than 1% ownership. He dips. And multiple small businesses end up having to shut down. Multiple residents are displaced and lose their homes. And Brooklyn ultimately ends up being gentrified.
All right, so we're going to stop that video right there. But as you can see, she kind of took us through a little bit of history when it comes to Jay-Z and his relationship with profiting really off of situations where Black people are trying to advocate or come together for a cause. And Jay-Z always tends to find himself on the other side collecting a check to try to simmer down those Black folks, Jay-Z. Get them simmered down, bro, and we'll pay you this amount of money. Do you think that this is what's happening again with the Target situation? We got some more videos that we're going to go over. It gets even deeper. So let's check out this next one.
This is a scary time for him because I don't know if he should drop the album. And let me give you another play. Let me give y'all another play. I'm going to tell y'all what's going to happen.
This
Jay
was
is not
before it
dropping
even
that album
happened.
without a partnership.
See? He caught it.
You think Jay is going to give himself a chance to do 100,000 copies first week?
Nah.
Did he have a partnership with 444?
He didn't need to. 444 was enough. It was about Beyonce. It was the response to Lemonade. Everybody wanted to hear how he was going to respond to that.
You don't think that you think he needs a sponsorship?
Okay, here's why. If he stayed and only focused on bars, he doesn't. But he's not focusing on bars, he's focusing on bills.
Right.
So that means when you drop, you gotta be bigger than the boy.
And he not bigger than the boy.
And you gonna sell 180,000, 300,000, and the boy sold 600 or some change.
Yeah, you ain't gonna be able to beat the
That's
boy.
my point.
You think Jay gonna do
Love
He
it or
has
hate
to
it.
cheat. He has to cheat, bro.
Wow.
I'm telling you,
Ray
like,
calling it.
You gotta understand something. Jay doesn't get this far without being conscious. Jay is conscious as fuck. He knows everything going on around him. Jay is thinking to himself, damn, they did 120,000? Fuck, that's big. Hip hop, like, he ain't did that. So you gotta understand something. Jay is attacking, but I'm like, if I'm on Jay's team, I'm like, nigga, you better go sit down with Ye.
Facts.
You don't, that's why I think he was so bothered. This is the most alone he's been.
Jay-Z has consistently showed us time after time again that for him it's going to be partnership over principle. We remember when he backdoored Dame Dash, you know, when he made those partnerships in his own favor. Then we seen when Colin Kaepernick was going through it with the NFL and ended up being blackballed. He didn't come to his defense. And now right in the middle of our very own people, his very own people, being in the middle of a Target boycott, he is partnering with Target. And so I think what the biggest issue is here, that we look for these quote unquote iconic people that so many idolize to be leaders. And for them, it's only about legacy building, and that's their own legacy. Forget the people. Ooh, come on.
It's about building that money. That's what it's about, man. Let's be honest, man. Y'all think Jay-Z became a billionaire by mistake? Like, to become a billionaire, Jay-Z has to prioritize the paper. And let's be real, people may not like it, but Jay-Z is prioritizing the paper over the people, even if it is his own people. He don't care. He gonna collect that bag. And in some regards, you gotta be like, I get it. If you are building your legacy, you trying to leave generational wealth, can you allow a cause and a movement that a small group of people in the community are doing to stop you from getting some legendary, life-changing, generational altering paper? And like Ray said, maybe it has more to do with, you know, him trying his best to not come back out and be embarrassed when his numbers don't match up with artists like Kanye, artists like Drake, artists that are actually doing numbers now. But that's the thing, man. We haven't really seen you as an artist like that for some time, Jay. But you know, the ego of a man, the pride of a man is going to always think that he's number one, that he's the GOAT, that he's at the top. Sometimes you got to recognize you're not there no more. Move on. But when you get the opportunity to make some paper, I think Jay-Z going to always pick the paper. But that's not all, man. We got somebody that was actually defending Jay-Z's side, man. You got a lot of people that was speaking against it. But yo, check out what somebody said that was actually in agreement with what Jay did.
It's textbook selective outrage. It's like a nothing burger because every major artist
My man
does
said a
this.
nothing burger.
You know, Target is just getting a vinyl in a different color. That's all it is. Like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, they all have done the same thing. In fact, when D'Angelo passed, his vinyl for Voodoo got sold out. So I don't understand what the outrage is about. It just seems like it's a bunch of hypocrisy.
All right. Well, I mean, I was thinking that this was something exclusive that was only available in Target. And while the other artists that you mentioned
Yeah.
didn't have an exclusive deal, but I'm, you know.
Target markets it as an exclusive, but it's nothing like really exclusive. Just a different color of the vinyl.
Well, that is exclusive,
Well,
B. That is not available anywhere else.
Okay, but the product is still the product. You know what I mean? But like I said, it just feels like hypocrisy. Like Target still carries mad black brands and products. Like I think over 150. So are we gonna boycott that?
Well, yeah, and I do know that there's people that have had deals before all of this DEI. Pullback has happened. So I think the concern is with him striking a deal, after that, and the ability to do that somewhere else.
And you can also get the vinyl at his website as well,
The exclusive white one?
Not the white one, but...
Come on, you gotta stop doing that.
Every artist.
This is only available at Target. That is what makes it exclusive to Target.
Every artist has an exclusive. Every major label.
We could also just stream it, you know what I'm saying?
You could do that too.
But what I'm saying is this is something that is exclusive. That's why people are mad. It's not that they could get it anywhere else.
But every artist has
Whether
an
or not
exclusive.
people should be mad, but I'm just saying this is exclusive to Target.
So as you can see, not everybody is against what Jay-Z is doing. Like this gentleman right here, B-Dot, he's like, yo, it's not like you can't get the album anywhere else. It's just that one specific type. And yeah, it is exclusive to Target. And is it that big of a deal? I think that's the question. Like when you look at Jay-Z, do you think of him as an activist, or do you think of him as a rapper that has been able to turn his career into $1 billion net worth? I think that we really got to come to the table and ask ourselves, who is Jay-Z? Why are we putting all of these expectations on this one person? And this last clip that I'm gonna share, it really sums up that point and that question and brings it home. So let's check this last clip out.
Quick question. What is Jay-Z to the black community?
Right.
Like when you think of Jay-Z, what do you think of him as? An activist, a leader, just a really dope rapper? Because when I think of Jay-Z, I think of Jay-Z as a disguise. Almost like a Trojan horse. Yeah, that comes a little from, some Greek mythology. Look up what Trojan horse mean. If, of course, you don't know. Jay-Z represents what has been happening in the black community forever. Like decades, maybe centuries. He is used to control the black community as much as he can. And I just hope one day everybody's able to open their eyes and truly see that.
So here's my thing. She says that Jay-Z is being used to control the black community. And I don't agree with that. The reason why is, why are black people, these people in particular, up in arms about Jay-Z? Like if he's not your leader, where does he lead? What organization does he have? Like this man is a rapper and a businessman. You may look at him as some type of entertainment icon, but he isn't the person that is heralding the black community forward. Like, I just don't understand why out of one breath, they're like, oh man, is he really a leader for the community? But then on the other hand, you want to hold him responsible in his actions as an individual because you believe that he is being used to do what? Manipulate black people. But how? The only way that works is if you're actually following him. And if you are not actually following Jay-Z, how in the world does he influence the decisions that you make as an individual? And that's the whole thing. I think Jay-Z to a certain extent even recognizes that. It's like, yeah, people rock with his music. People see him as a rap icon. But yo, they not looking at Jay-Z as no activist. They're not looking at Jay-Z as somebody that's going to lead the black community into the future. No. So he's like, yo, I don't have that responsibility on his shoulders. So he's going to do what benefits him and his family when it comes to building generational wealth. I believe at the end of the day, it's always going to come down for the most part to money with Jay-Z. He has never stood up and said, yo, I'm for the people. I'm rocking. I'm out here for the black community. I'm leading us forward. But the black community has placed this role, this responsibility on him just because they deem him to be somebody that they want to what? They want to herald, they want to admire because he achieved something that many black people have not achieved, which is billionaire status. So they want to herald him in this light, like he's something glorious and amazing because he accomplished something that black people should aspire to accomplish. But when he doesn't go along with their narrative and go along with what they think he should be doing, now he's the bad guy. Now he's a sellout. Now he's the person that is being used to try to manipulate and control black people. I think it is honestly a load of crap because he never accepted that role. He never accepted that responsibility. All he ever did was make an agreement with himself, with his family, that he's going to provide for them and run that bag up as much as he can. That's my take on it. What are your thoughts if you dare to share? That's all we got in this one, man. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to keep the party rolling, I got another video on the screen for you to check out, man. If you are not aware of some of these scams that are going down in Walmart, oh my God, it's getting insane. I outlined 3 scams that you should be on the lookout for at Walmart in this video. Check it out. Enjoy it. Until the next time, I'm Jay. Stay blessed, live, and love life. Thank God for another video. Deuces!